everyone. This is Boricua Binks, and welcome back to Let's Play Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. And as always, I am joined by my friend Pharaoh. Say hello.
Hello there, everybody.
And in the last episode, we left off on a cliffhanger with us finding the dead body, which had supposedly disappeared. And right next to it was Machi, the poor little boy.
I swear, what's going on in this case anymore? I'm so confuddled, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But according to Smooth, he's like defending this case so strongly. He made a comment and he was like, "Why don't you guys like the the gameplay mechanic from last time with the sliding mixing board thing?"
Oh, he's asking why we didn't like it as much?
Well, that's kind of what the
Or,
vibe. I mean, he's kind of
oh,
admitting that it's not the best gameplay mechanic, but according to him, this is one of like the best case. I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean, well, especially coming from a musician,
Hmm.
sure, but I mean, it's not that I hate it. It was just odd. It was just a weird placement of it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know when we ever get back to it. Like, I was like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I get where he's coming from.
I think he is biased because of the whole musician thing. Actually, I'm gonna call you out, Smooth, because I'm still salty about the fact he sent me a picture because he was like preparing his new stream layout or whatever.
Hmm.
And in the background, this fool had a freaking electric guitar or something. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. You have an electric guitar? You know how to play? And you didn't tell me? I felt so
Oh,
betrayed. Like, dude, you're a legit like clavier rock star and you didn't even tell us this?
yeah. Actually, I never really thought about that. If he knew how to play, did I ever tell you that I knew how to play
That you know how to play what?
electric guitar?
What?
I thought I told you.
What?
I mean, it's been years. I'm terrible at it now, but I used to play back in high school.
You guys, I'm about to quit this LP. I'm so angry that these guys have these cool hobbies and they don't even tell me.
I
Why?
mean, I don't mention it anymore because I suck. Like I'm like back at like day one level because like I haven't touched it in years. But um, yeah, I used to play a little bit back in high school.
Well, then, frick it, man. You and Smooth go ahead and make a band together or something. Get the Batman bromance back in action.
All right, I'll weigh out, which she's probably still salty about. Haha.
He deserves that. Normally, I'm like, oh, poor Smooth, but right now I'm salty, so I'm like, yeah, get him, Pharaoh.
I love we're 3 minutes in this video. We have done nothing besides bash on Smooth. It's like real life.
Oh, I can't wait for his reaction. Okay, let's continue on, guys.
Come on, bruh. Come on. I'm sorry, man. You know I do it with love. Okay, let's get going.
All right. Oh yeah, we thought we were gonna get an actual like to be continued, but it looks like we ended up back at the agency. Like, eh?
Yeah, I feel like we might get close to be continued, but we'll see what's up.
All right, July 8th, 10:09 a.m. Right anything agency.
Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry.
No kidding. Why did they arrest Maki? Why?
Well, don't look at me like it's my fault. Maki Tobai, the blind pianist, arrested on suspicion of murdering Romaine Lettuce. Damn it.
I've been calling him Mr. Lettuce for a while now. So.
I'm surprised I don't think I ever caught on that little pun when I play the game myself, but
It happens. I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. Like, realistically, how the F did they expect this little boy to carry that big man up there?
I mean, yeah, they're idiots. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I guess they have proof of some kind.
What proof could possibly prove that? Oh,
Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset.
Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after. Yet,
Yet?
The powers that be say that, given the circumstances, it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Amiwa was invited from Virginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that the case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers be want, really. Well, those are circumstances, all right. But what makes Maki the only possible suspect? Forehead, you seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I think I like this side prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case, especially not to the defense attorney. What? Did you just say? Me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. He? You mean Maki? Maki wants me?
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Right. Good luck. I'm off the question, Lamiwa. Right. Later. I'm hoping I'm up to this. Am I gonna get paid?
Let's hope so, right?
I feel like I haven't all this time. What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
You said that already.
Maki, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you.
Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night? Did they really think this was gonna work? Wait, okay, I don't know if you skipped this or not. Do you see the last image of
Oh my
Maki's
God.
wingdings? What's happening there?
He looks like he's pooping.
Looks like he's pooping. It looks like he was having some fun with, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna go down that route. It's gonna be a little too adult. But yeah, it's okay.
Yep. Huh? Oh, I saw it again.
Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, there he is again. That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this, in a country so far from everything he's ever known.
Maybe Lemiwar can help?
But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say that she was with him?
We just saw this.
And yeah, I always have nitpicks with the flashbacks, but oh well.
Game, please. Well, what are we going to do?
That's a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best in the trial tomorrow.
Oh, again? Really? Oh,
I wonder what that means.
It looks maybe like bowing or something. I don't know.
But it must mean like an actual, like in English, like a translation. I don't know. There must be a wingding to English translator out there, yeah?
There must be.
Uh,
All right, well, we're continuing
our to
on
be
past
continued.
the to be continued.
all right.
July 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3.
Boop. Who did the voice for this guy?
Who's gonna be the witness? Is it gonna be, if it's Lemiwar, then you can do him.
All right. I think it's, well, whatever. The court is now in session for, how do I say that? Maki Tobai, Your Honor, the pixie of the arpeggio, or whatever.
Arpeggio.
Arpeggio. Right, his trial. The court is in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is A-OK, Judge. Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. My opening statement, yeah? No, actually, there was something else I want to ask you about. Yes? Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them? Eh? I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right?
Wow.
You only be kicking them when they're down.
Judge,
What's going on? I don't remember this
you
conversation.
don't? It's really funny, but I can't believe he's asking us for advice right now.
Oh my god. What are you talking about? Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill. Right after his trial. The Chief Justice's son. The Chief Justice? His son is afflicted with a most terrible disease. He doesn't have long, it seems. So I thought I'd go pay him a visit. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
She's looking at me with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for?
You disgust me, Apollo.
What the hell is up with the judge even asking any of that? What bearing did that hold in any of this?
Yeah, that's what most people were asking at this point, but nothing happens without a reason, guys.
All right then. In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement briefly. You're unlucky, Judge. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think. First, to review the victim in this case. Romaine Latouche, age 35. That's a hard-looking 35. And then again, let's see how I look like at 35. The global manager of Diva Songstress Lamour. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. This report has all the details. Well, the court accepts this into evidence. Alright. 45 caliber, that's quite large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet. However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved. I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse, considering. 2 shots were fired. One shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram. This is where the bullets hit. Yeah, I see. The court accepts this evidence. If we're talking about a 45 caliber revolver, we must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
Really?
Yeah, apparently, weapons that size have a powerful kickback. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body. The defense will take more care in choosing examples. As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room. This dressing room has only one entrance, this door.
Can I just point out that in that little diagram there, how are people supposed to walk around?
Let me see here.
Because it looked like there was so many objects in the way. Is it?
Yeah, no, it's in the court record. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, I see what you mean. Like, there's a bunch of crap right there. Like in a partition. Like, I have a feeling that that's not how the room was supposed to be set up, but maybe because of like what happened in the room, that's how the room came to look like. I'm not really sure, because even taking a look at, because like when we're in the room, see, like we notice how we have the left side and the right side we look at, right? So that means like Apollo, anyone else that were standing would be where the couch is, like on the bottom there.
Yeah.
So, we're making a big deal out of this.
I know. I'm just like, I think the artist should have drawn it better, or I don't know.
Details. That does seem to be the case, yes. However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots.
He's talking about you and Emma, huh?
Yet when the witnesses entered the room, It was empty, save for the victim's body, of course. But that's impossible. Exactly. This murder was impossible. For all but one person. One person? That is, of course, the defendant, Machi. Only this defendant could have committed the crime. But how? It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear. Very well. I assume you have testimony to back up this claim. Let the witness please take the stand.
Oh, it's Emma. Okay.
Your name and profession, please?
Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert forum that night.
Emma seems tired somehow. Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder. Oh.
Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. Listen, I've been to a couple concerts this year already, and it's all been good. So don't make it seem like it's a normal thing for a murder to happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know.
Bigger than murder?
I'm sure that makes her feel much better. Seriously, what the hell are you thinking? I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I want to hear about these bigger mistakes.
In any case, because you were on the security detail, the crime was quickly discovered. And we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please.
All right. Her little pout is so cute.
It is.
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. What about Trucy and Apollo then?
Shh, they don't need to know.
At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room, filled with blaring rock music, and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it. You didn't determine that right there and then.
Emma, something doesn't seem right. I was lucky the detective was the first on the scene.
But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then I don't get it. How can they say that Machi did it?
Looks like we need a bit more information. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination.
Okay.
So, him basically saying that he needs more information is the game's way of saying, press.
We gonna squish her. Press her.
Why did I
We
say
will-
squish?
Yeah, I don't know. At least he didn't. Never mind. Just shut my ass. That didn't sound right either.
Okay, which one do we press? Just from the beginning, you think?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
The night of the murder was the night of the concert, yes?
That's right.
What was the detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert.
My thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods.
Prosecutor Gavin? Yes, allow me to explain. I smelled something that day, you might say. The stench of conspiracy.
Really?
That day at the concert hall. Conspiracy? Well, isn't it obvious? My keys! The whole morning, no, the whole day was ruined. It's because someone stole my keys. I couldn't ride my hog to the show and open my guitar case.
There he goes again.
Isn't it possible that you simply misplaced them? Misplaced them? Misplaced items don't just wander to the murder victim's hand on their own. What's this? Prosecutor Gavin, if your keys were in the victim's hand, that makes you a prime suspect.
Ooh! He just. Oh, he,
I,
oh, bro.
okay. Love, slow acting and new. Atraquinine is waiting for you.
He's singing something, even though he almost got himself accused of murder.
Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top? The killing happened in the middle of my concert. I was, like a sailor, adrift on the sea of sound. Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen. So I put the detective with the most time on their hands on the task.
Ooh, Emma, that's a burn, girl.
I'm gonna take you into the nearest burn ward. Oh. I see. I can accept that.
Well, I can't. What do you mean time on my hands?
Please, a testimony.
Okay, let's press this.
We were lit in, though.
I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you.
I gave the fraud line special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again.
Oh boy, did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
Oh, you too old for you,
wait.
girl.
I'm gonna hold on a minute. You're 15! You calm down. And Clav, you nasty ass 24, you calm your ass down too.
He's just using her as a beard.
A beard?
Or, you know, when a guy dates a girl just to cover up that he's gay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah!
I mean, I've heard of that happen. I didn't know there was a term for it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You learn new things every day. But also,
Yeah.
Coco actually left a message on the last episode, I think. And she said that some of those song titles that they have, one of them was like, my boyfriend is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, my boyfriend. Yeah. That would imply that Clavier is gay.
Aw, well, listen, his lifestyle is his lifestyle. I mean, I'm sure many people ship many others in this game. And for God's sakes, look at the Phoenix and Edgeworth shippers out there.
You mean the practically canon shit that even the Game Grumps picked up on?
Yeah, they did pick up on it, but I don't know. Oh God, wouldn't that be something if it actually is canon?
God, that would be
Like,
so amazing. They should just do it. Get some balls, man.
Well, somebody else is getting balls. Oh!
I'm just imagining
no.
Edgeworth and Phoenix laughing.
Aw. Well, thank God you're imagining that, nothing else.
Oh no, I don't imagine that in public. Hey.
Never mind. Okay, let's move on with this line of questioning. Ah, gee, great.
Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off.
So no other outsiders were there then?
And then
You heard shots.
press.
I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots.
You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos.
Oh, hey, no snacking in court.
What? But y'all were eating non-stop when Angel Star was testifying in the first game.
Well, yeah, that's because she was flaunting her tetes, so it's okay. Not really. Did she have her stuff out? I can't even remember. She was being very flirtatious, I'll give her
Yeah,
that.
I don't think her stuff was like Mia level, like out there, you know?
Oh yeah, Mia. For shame.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but for shame. Are you sure the shots came from Namua's room? Yes, absolutely.
Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet.
Ah, thanks. So, how about it? Remember?
He's actually eating it. We were right there. Hard to be mistaken about that.
Please, either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Gulp. Right, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door.
rock?
Blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that's so popular these days? That's right, we went to the dressing room. The music was blaring over the speaker on the wall. They pipe sound. Oh, that's you, sorry.
It's okay. They pipe sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. That way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage.
Did it have to be so loud? You don't listen to the governors with your ears. You feel it with your entire body and soul. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
If you could hear the music playing, then everyone on stage from that song has an alibi, including myself.
Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
I should put on her glasses for that.
I know, right? Kind of pointless.
Man, I think it's the last one we got pressed.
Alright.
How could you know something like that?
As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Listen, we know there was only one exit from the room, that door. The small window only opened a tiny crack, and I was standing in front of that door. So, how could the killer have fled the scene? There's only one possibility, the air vent.
Oh! Objection! But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly...
Exactly.
Oh!
There's certainly no way you could get through, nor me. The only one who could fit through was a child.
A child?
Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed.
And of all the people involved in the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child. The defendant? The pixie Arpeggio flitted up toward the sky and disappeared from the scene of the crime. Objection! But that's just conjecture! Oh? But there was no other way out of the room. You were there. You should know, Air Forehead. Ugh.
And there is another vital piece of evidence.
Evidence? What?
Marks were found in the air vent grill. Traces that it had recently been opened.
Wait, what?
And something else was found, quite clearly. The defendant, Machi Tabai's fingerprints.
What?
Ooh.
Order! That air vent was the only way out of the room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. Well, Air Forehead, what fairy tale does this suggest to you? Ugh. Only one could pass through that vent, that doorway to heaven. And that one is our pixie.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo? Hey, I was out whooping it up in this audience.
So this was his decisive evidence. Quite decisive indeed. I believe that's enough of that.
And I believe that's enough for this episode.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, guys, we're leaving it kind of on a cliffhanger because it doesn't look too good for Machi. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Sorry we went on a lot of tangents today, but I'm just being a little silly.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, and I can't wait for Smooth to hear this and get all riled up.
I'm expecting many messages.
As am I. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and until next time, have a nice day.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to ring the bell for notifications for new episodes. You can follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week, and also follow me on Twitter for updates. Until next time,
Have a nice day. Adios!